All right, here we go. Hey, what's going on? Beast Mode Brandon back again. Happy Thursday. Hopefully, you guys are having a blessed Thursday. Hopefully, you guys made some money today. If you didn't, it's all good. There is there's always another opportunity in the markets to make some money, right? So, with that being said, we're going to dive right in here. Tonight's call. I just want to prep you guys for live trading tomorrow. You do know, if you didn't know, we live trade every single day that the market's open. Full market half days, I just take off because typically there's not enough volatility in the markets for us to extract some profits. But if you only swing trade, just give me a little bit to go through the day trading side, and then I'm going to go over the swing trade side, why it's important. And then after that, you give me about 30 minutes. After that, I will allow you guys to ask any question that you have, whether it's about what I just talked about tonight or anything trading related, and we will get you an answer. So with that being said, appreciate you guys, value your time. Let's shake and bake and let's dive in. So first things first, let me share my screen. And you should see my coloring book. Put a 1 in the box if you see a crazy think or swim coloring book. Guys see the coloring book? All right, I see all 1s in the box. Perfect. I'm gonna mute you guys. If you do have any questions, you could hop on and ask away if you want. But if it's a diverse question, just wait till the end. Let me get through it. Anyway, for the last 6 years, I've been live trading with the team. And this is the coloring book that you see. Over time, we did get a little bit better. We dialed some things in with money, investing, back testing, AI to get us to the point where we're at right now. Good thing for you, my struggles in my beginning days, it took me 3 years to be consistently profitable because one, I didn't have a trading plan. One day I'd follow my plan and win. Next day I follow my plan and win. The third day I would lose. Then on the losing day, I'd go back in and reconstruct my trading plan to say, what made me lose today? And in return, I'd flip my trading plan around and prevent the loss that happened on that day. But realistically, it would have given me a winning day on that day. But what I didn't know is it would have taken the previous 2 days and wiped out all my gains. I'm sure some of you guys can relate on that. If you can relate to that, or that sounds like I'm talking about to you, I'll just put a 2 in the box. If it doesn't, don't put nothing in the box. Me personally, I did struggle with that for the first 2 years. I see some 2s already coming in. So don't do that, right? And I'm going to dial everything I'm talking about, and we're going to make full circle here at the end. The reason I say that is I struggled for 3 years. I failed consistency. I failed risk management, and I didn't have a plan, even though I did think I had a plan, right? I'd do so good. I'd make money, and have that one losing day that would wipe all my winners out, and I'd be right back at the baseline again. Good thing for me, I never gave up. In 2019 to 2020, COVID hit. 2020 was my first 6-figure year that I've ever had full-time in the markets. Then 21 got better than 2020. And then fast forward right now, every year, my trajectory, I'm making more money than the previous year, which is good. That's a good situation to be in. So what I'm about to show you is exactly the same way that I trade, how I can manage 6 figures a year, trading about an hour and a half each morning. People think day trading, you come in and you're going to trade from 9:30. I'm East Coast time, by the way, so please correspond it to your specific time zone. People think you come in, sit at your computer, 9:30, and you get up at 4:30. That is not me, right? I want to be in and out as quickly as possible, and I want to go about my day. You hear me say tomorrow in the room, let's get green, let's stay green. Why? We know that we can't win 100% of our trades. So if we win our first trade or second trade and we are green, why not go out with a bang, keep our 100% win rate, and go about our business, right? Me personally, I enjoy going to the gym. I like to spend time with my family. The time and freedom is what I'm after, right? So that's why I get green, stay green, right? You also hear me say 3 things that I got that made me or put me on the trajectory of becoming a full-time trader, and that is following your plan. It doesn't have to be the same as mine, but you need to follow a plan. 2, you need to stay consistent to the plan. And number 3, you must use proper risk management. Without any of those 1 through 3s, you will fail as a trader. Trust me. I struggled for 3 years. Let my loss be your gain. And that's why we come on and we talk about this. So anyway, what you see here on the chart, we combined all this, smashed it together, and actually build it out in TradingView. You'll hear me say Swing Master Pro AI, something that I had created that kind of helped us out get better, but make it more simplified, I like to say. So this is all that this is right here, right? You could be looking at this and be like, what the heck am I looking at? Well, this is exactly what we're going to go over right now. One of my staples is the floor and ceiling technique, the Trend Box Pro, which is actually on another chart. I do have 4 monitors, so please understand that. So this is one of my staples right here, right? I use the scoreboard, which we all have in the mastermind, and this is all I'm looking for right here, right? If you come over here and see my chart, we do have specific training geared towards this. Day traders, this is your time to shine. Tomorrow in the morning, you're going to hear me say ceiling breaks on so-so and so-and-so and so-and-so. You're going to hear me say floor breaks, so-and-so, so-and-so, and so-and-so. All right, what does that mean, right? The market opens up, and it gives us this box right here. We call this our trend box, our floor and ceiling. This top line right here would be our ceiling. This bottom line right here is our floor. Trading this solely by itself, all you do is you sit here, wait patiently, and you wait for something to trigger. If we are watching something, right? Let me see here. Let me pull up the Discord. If you are watching something, and this is why I post every single morning, if you are new to this technique, I have a beginner's plan for you right here. Good morning, team. I'm watching Bob and Tesla for ceiling breaks. I'm watching Google, Meta, and GLD for floor breaks, right? So I'm watching Bob and Tesla only if it breaks this top box. See where it says ceiling. If it goes down and breaks the floor, Darren, am I taking that trade? Absolutely not, right?
Nope.
Not taking that. Are we, Darren?
No, we are not.
We are not, right? You could try to take it, but the probability has an AI has a stronger probability to break the ceiling. So that's something that we want to take. Right here on this chart, we're actually looking at SPX. If we go back 15 minutes, what I like about this tool is it actually gives me the probability as it is right here. Why do you think I trade SPY and ES pretty much every single day? See the probabilities? That is tons of data compiled into this. Remember in the beginning of our call that I said you have to create a plan and stay consistent to your trading plan? Remember I said that? The reason I say that is because if you don't, you're going to fail as a trader. Why? You need to give yourself at least 10 trades to give yourself the benefit of the doubt, especially if you're a day trader, because day trading is a little bit tougher than swing trading. Swing trading is cake, I'm telling you. Weekly hit list, folks. We want to get to you here real quick, couple minutes. But like, if you took trades with me this whole year, I think we had 3 losing weeks. 3 losing weeks. If you use risk management and you didn't go all in on the 1 losing week, you are still here hanging out with us, and your account is up here, off the charts. Get what I'm saying? That's why we say that, right? So, back to the day trade. Then we say floor and ceiling technique. If we break the ceiling right here, as soon as it violates out of this box, I'm taking calls, and take profit is somewhere close to this purple line. Stop loss is a close below this midpoint or the opposite end, right? Now hear me out. I back tested this. I just shown you 80 something percent, 89%. Let's just say 80%. That means 8 out of 10 trades I expect to be green. That means 8 out of 10 times I'm going to be net profitable. Do I win every single trade? Absolutely not, right? Absolutely not. But if we break the ceiling right here and it goes up like this and then comes back down and then comes up like this, and you closed out right here for a loss, are you giving the probability your best benefit? Give me a 1 for a yes. Give me a 2 for a no. If I back tested this right here, are you giving yourself the best chance for success? Absolutely not, because what's the rules? Our trading plan, right? Remember that. If we break the ceiling, our stop loss is a close below the mid price, or if you're aggressive, a break below the floor. And if we're taking a floor break first, then our stop out's the mid or a ceiling break. So it's the opposite side. If you do that, that's what gives you the probability, right? I'll look at something we called out today, NVIDIA in the room. Now let me ask you something, right? We look at NVIDIA, or which one was it? Was it Apple? Yeah, actually it wasn't NVIDIA. So I had someone, right? And you see up here's our take profit. We won't call any names because we all have family in here. But check it out. We wanted NVIDIA to break the ceiling. So another thing, if someone gives me a random date, I have days written down for the last 2 years of the stocks that I was specifically called out for that day just to backtest this AI scanner and screener. And that's how I know that it is very good if you stay consistent with it, right? Anyway, we break the ceiling right here. I called some NVIDIA calls right here. Price went up, came back down. If you sold out right here, right? If you sold out right here, you now took a loss, right? Did we close below the midline at that point? Absolutely not, right? Now, this is the rules that we have for this, right? If a stock breaks and then retest, meaning you are winning, and then it becomes a loser, if we re-break that point like we did right here, this is when you're going risk-free, right? That is when you're going risk-free. Now, if it breaks up and then comes back down and stays above the ceiling, that's not valid as much. But even the same thing, if it goes back up and breaks, I'm going risk-free, even though I'm not near that purple area to take profits, right? So on this day, this would be a break-even or a small winner. This would not be a nice winner, right? I'm just going to pull up CL real quick. And this works on futures, crypto, anything that you like to trade, right? We actually have something coming out for crypto. It's pretty good. All right, looking at CL real quick, right? The first trade is the one I take. I don't take the second, third, or fourth. I take the first one because that has the highest probability. We broke the floor right there. Guess what? Everybody that traded CL, we called this out today in the room. That was a green day, right? 1-0. Then you come back here to the next day. We broke the floor. It got close to our target. 2 days, 2 green bags. Now you come back here to the next day. Where's our next day at? Right here. We broke the floor. There's 3 days, 3 winners. I'm only going to do this a couple days, but now the last 3 days, you got winners. Then you come into the market on Monday, and guess what? We broke the floor here, came back up. Now you have a loser. Now let me ask you this. Do me a favor. I'm asking you right here, right now, would you be happy if you were red Monday and you were green Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday? Is that profitable trading? Put a 1 in the box if you'd be happy with that. Put a 1 in the box if you'd be happy with that. If you put a 2 in the box, right? I see all tons of ones. If you put a 2 in the box, guess what? This is professional trading right here. But that's just my opinion because you're not going to win every single trade, right? Now, if we zoom out and go back a couple other days, right? I'll give you, there's our loser. Let's go back to previous week. There's 1 winner, right? Come back again. There's 2 winners. Come back again. And this is all tying in right here. There's a loser, right? So there's a loser. Last week we had a loser. There's another winner. So there's 3 and 1. There's another winner. There's what, 4 and 1? Right there's a winner, 5 and 1. There's a winner, 6 and 1. There's a winner, 7 and 1. And there's a winner, 8 and 1, plus the 4 wins. That's 12 and 1, 12 and 2, give or take. Let's see what the probability is. Let's say we missed one. Let's say 12 out of 15, right? That's 80% winning rate trades, and we toss in another loss in there. Everybody understand that. That's one technique you're going to hear me say tomorrow. You'll hear me say, I get tons of questions. This right here is exactly what we're trading right there. I give you the plan in the Discord every single morning. That's trade number 1 on the day trade side. Now we're going to come back to this chart. Trade number 2 is you're going to hear a Swing Master Pro AI trade solely by itself, right? If I say Swing Master Pro AI trade, this is what I'm getting. I'm getting a sell entry right here. I have my stop out right here, right? And as it comes down and gets the TP1, I move my stop down and I trail. Guess what? That's a winning trade right there. This signal has a 86.5% probability to get us a winning trade. Is that something you want to put into your toolbox? Absolutely. You get what I'm saying? Absolutely. You'd want to put that in your toolbox, right? Reason I'm showing you this is because I don't want you to trade blindly. I want you to see solely what I am trading right there. And it happens all day long, right? Here you got a sell here, winner. You got a buy here, winner. You got a sell right there, winner. You got a buy right there, winner. You got to buy right there, loser. You got to sell right there, winner. You got to buy right there, little winner. Sell right there, little winner, big winner. So is it 100%? Absolutely not. Remember we told you that 10 trade cycle sample size is what you need to trade with. That's trade number 2, right? Do you have a WhatsApp chat or everything with this? Yeah, we got a WhatsApp chat too, Brittany. We call out the trades. Trade number 2, I come to the 1 minute time frame because I'm a scalper, right? Mike's more of a session trader. Jamar's more of a swinger. I am more of a scalper, right? So we're gonna come here to the 1 minute time frame, and this is how this is meant to trader here. I name everything. I call this the boogie call and the boogie put system, right? Coming into the markets right here. I'm gonna just show you right here. Coming into the markets right here is 9:30, right? This is our order flow. Our order flow green, that means bullish. Order flow right there is bearish. That means red. If we are green, right? If you are green, order flow is pushing to the upside, right? Typically, we start trending. If it's green, what do you see right here? Trend, 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 until this gets broken, that trend line. Now we start trending down, trending down. We should keep trending down until that trend line's broken. Just to give you that visual real quick, but let's just keep on rolling, right? So we have a system, like I said, I call it boogie. You're going to hear us take a lot of boogie calls and puts tomorrow, and this is what you got right here. When your candles are green, we are looking for boogie calls. What do we look for? We look for price to push up, reset, come back down, and you see that little reversal arrow? When this candle
left, right? Paddy left.
When this candle closes and that next candle opens, here would be our call entry. This would be our stop out. Now you measure your move. There would be our take profit. That's one winning trade right there. Then you get a reset. You get that boogie. You see that little arrow right there? We call this the boogie call again. Here's your stop out. Grand slam. This right here, trade, is 55.33 up to the top is 55. That's $1,000 move on one ES contract. Well, guess what? Would you be happy with that? Absolutely. But you're never going to capture that top. Could you have gotten it in right here and sold out right there like I did? Absolutely. You know how much this is right here? That's about $300 in a matter of 1, 2, 3, 4 minutes. $300 in 4 minutes. If you do one trade like that a day, that is almost 6 figures at the end of the year, right? Then you get that gnarly pullback again. You got that reversal arrow. We take our call right here. There's your stop out. There's a third boogie call, and then we are done. Price resets. We got the reversal arrow, but we never got back above our order flow. And now look, now we start pushing down. We got our Swing Master Pro sell. Now I'm waiting for a pullback. Touching our line. I'm taking a put right there. There's a stop out. Price comes down. Resets. Put right here. Stop out there. Price pushes down. Then you come down here, and here is another reset into our area. Here would be your entry. Here would be your stop out. You might have got nicked out right there for a loss, but then you would have got back in again right there. There's your stop out. There's another winner. Moral of the story, this is very powerful. Do you want every single trade? Absolutely not. You're going to hear us call a lot of these tomorrow morning, boogie calls and boogie puts. And that's how we do it. The last trade you're going to hear us call is breakouts and breakdowns, right? We use our color of our candles, and that's how we determine if we're taking a breakout or breakdown, right? If our candles are red, I expect us to push to the downside, just like this, right? Just like this. And all I'm doing over here, when the candles are green, I'm expecting us to push up like this, right? So what I do, all right, I use these candles, right? And I'll say, I'm looking for a bullish breakout. You're going to hear me say that. When the candles are green, I put a line right here. I'm taking the call right here and putting my stop out right there. There's a winner, right? There's one winner. Then when price comes all the way back down, I'm looking for a breakout right there. And this right there, I personally wouldn't have taken it because we pushed down so far and then pushed back up. But I'm taking these, I'm calling these. So I would have called that first one right here where we didn't pull back as much. I'm taking that breakout right there. I'm taking the previous breakout right there. I'm not taking this one because that's a huge move, right? I'm taking this one right here. You got a push down. Candles are red. We push up. I'm taking a breakdown right there. There'll be my stop out. Price comes down, pushes up. I might take a breakdown right here. There's my stop. And price cycles back down. And now I'm taking my money and I'm leaving the markets like that. If you do not like 1 minute time frame, you could also go to the 5 minute time frame, and it works exactly the same thing, right? Your candles are green, your candles are red. You got something just like this. Price comes down, pushes up. Me and Mike might call a breakdown right here, and price pushes down. We might have a push up, looking for a breakdown there. Never happened. That's okay. Here your candles are green, right? Price take a breakout right there. Price comes up, comes back down. We take another breakout right there. There's another winner. Does everybody follow me right now? That's day trading made simplified. That's the 4 different things that you're going to hear me. You're going to hear me say in the room tomorrow. I see you put in the box. This is the new Swingmaster Pro AI updated version. I will replenish that for those that do have the original Swingmaster Pro AI, but we're always enhancing it. You know what I'm saying? So I shouldn't say always, but now it's to the point where it has everything that I want it to have on one chart. You could turn all these off if you want, with the reversal arrows, whatever you need. So that's how we day trade, right? And if you're not a scalper, we'll pull up Amazon. You could trade stuff on a higher time frame. You go to a 15-minute time frame, right? And then I'm going to move on to the swing trading side. Same thing, much longer trades. You get a buy right there, price pushes up over an hour. You get a buy here, price pushes up over an hour. You get a sell right here, and you get stopped out. You get a sell there, price pushes down over the next couple hours. Here you get a buy, price pushes up. So you don't get trades every single day, but when you do get trades, they're very powerful. All right. So, yep, we got the WhatsApp chat. If you're not in with me and Mike, just shoot me or him a message, and we'll get you into the WhatsApp chat. So you're just looking for the break of the floor or ceiling. It doesn't have to close. No, Gretchen, it does not have to close. Is this part of the Swingmaster Pro AI? It's an upgraded one, Rhonda. We didn't put it in there. We didn't update it yet. I like to finalize everything. Make sure it's 100% good, not 98%. You know me. Do you prefer candles that print arrows, exiting the order flow cloud? I do like the arrows, Gretchen. We call that the boogie calls or the boogie puts. How do we get this? Do you enter the trade when the candle opens or crosses? When it opens. Yeah, I need this. Yeah, T Nelson, I got you, bro. How do you get that? When we when we need to get the new one, man, you open up the can of worms again. Don't do it, all right? Don't do it, Troy. No, I'm just playing. So,
Come on, Beefo.
hey, easy. So that's how we day trade with a plan. That's what you're going to see tomorrow. Now, for you swing traders, right? The same exact thing, right? Couple different things. Why we're doing some of the things that we do. I'm actually, let's just pull up SPY. You see us take SPY every single day, or I should say every single week, right? Weekly income traders, right? If you just swing trade, give me a 2 in the box right now. If you day trade and swing trade, put a 1 in the box. All right, I have a couple 2s. All right, you swing traders, I just want to show you why we do the things that we do, right? So, this portrays to trading in general, but specifically the weekly income. All right, I'm going to put weekly income right here, right? I'm going to put 1, 2, 3. Now I'm going to put 4. All right, these are the 4 weeks on average there is per month. This is why consistency plays a part in the weekly income. Secondly, this is why you must follow the rules with the weekly income. We are undirectional biased when we take the weekly income. We are using AI to take the trades. Now the secret's out of the bag. How do I get the things I'm getting? Well, if you see this AI swing method right here, this actually works for 2 things. This works for the iron condors that you see us post, and this actually works for the weekly income. If you ever wondered how the crystal ball works, this is the crystal ball right here, but shh, don't tell everybody. All right? Don't tell everybody because it's ours. And that's why we're very good at what we do. All right. So when you take a swing trade, right, weekly hit list, let's go over the rules. We enter the trades every Friday, right? Rules, entry, we entered them on Friday. All right. Secondly, I already called the strikes for you, right? And I'm going to show you how we get the strikes right here. We enter the trades Friday. We look to exit the trades Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. If for some reason we don't get profits by Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday, Thursday before the closing bell, we need to exit our positions. just so we get some of our premium back. Does everybody understand that? Does everybody understand that, right? So a couple of the other things that we do look for, which it's not irrelevant, but we want our bid and ask to be a real tight 20% or less. We want the delta to be 19 cents and higher, and we want the open interest to be 100 or more. But since I basically call the strikes, what I'm taking, I already do all that homework. But now I don't want you just to follow me blindly. I want you to understand why and how I'm getting this, right? So this AI swing, right? Me and Jamar and Mike, we put tons of money into this, machine learning and all that, and now we have it on our side. So now, guess what? The cat's out the bag. So we enter the trades every Friday, 3:30 p.m. Eastern time. We look to sell as quickly as possible, right? On average, our winner's about 40 to 60%, I'd say, or that's when I go risk-free typically. Sometimes it might be 25%. Other times it's 400%, all right? I say don't try to guess or don't try to break something that's not broken. We won't. I had someone not last year, but actually I had someone who in January, right? This is what they did in January. Week 1, they didn't take the trade and we all won. Week 2, they took the trade and I lost. Week 3, they were scared to take the trade and guess what? I won. Week 4, they were scared to take the trade because they put all their chips into week 2, right? And I won again. Out of that week, I had a 75% win rate, and we were green, all right? The next thing, when we take our weekly income trades, we protect ourselves on either side because we don't care which way it pushes. We just want it to move one way or another to where it hits our strike. This gives us a probability that we're going to hit our strike about 95, 96% of the time. Did I say that out loud? I shouldn't have said that. But that's the power of the weekly income. If you guys are loving the weekly income plays, give me a 1 in the box right now. 3 losses this whole year that we ended up losing. Andre, he put a lot of ones. The thing is like since we always get them, you don't have to be greedy. Anyway, this is why you must use risk management all the time. Week 1, let's say we make a measly 25%, right? And I'm just saying on one symbol. Everybody's putting a 1 in the box. I love it, right? Week 1, we make 25%. Let's say week 2, we lose 75%. Am I upset about that? No, I'm not. You know why? Because I understand the probability and the power of what we do. And everybody sees this too. Everybody sees that too, right? Then week 3, you're going to get a blessed trade where you might get 120%. It happens once a month. Week 4, let's say we get another 25%. So when you combined all this with a 75% win rate, right? And you take 120 plus 25, that's 145, plus another 25, 55, 65, that's 170 minus 75. You just made 90% growth, whatever you put into the trade. So if you traded with just one contract and you put in about $400 or $500 into one trade, you just made about $450 back for the month trading one symbol. That's enough to pay your whole subscription, right? All but. You follow me? I can confirm this. I closed the loser on SPY and it reversed. My risk management was oh no, not me. It'll turn around. It didn't turn around. But this week we followed the plan and came out green. That's exactly why we're touching base on this, Andre. Not because of you, but just for everybody. Because hey, we're a mastermind. We're a family. We can share things that happen to each and every one of us because that's how we get better. You get what I'm saying? That's how we get better. And sometimes you have to have an ego or think or maybe not follow the plan to understand why the plan is very important. Anyway, this month you're going to make 90%, right? Let's go back to August now, right? August. Week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, right? And I'm going somewhere with this, so just give me like another minute or two. Week 1, we make a measly 25%. Actually, no, week 1 we didn't. Week 1, we made what? 400%. That was a trade. I got a king suite, took the family on vacation to the Great Wolf Lodge. We got the best room there is. I woke up on Monday and that was when the market gapped down like 110 points on SPY. And what happened was I should say my $750, it was worth like $3,000. $3,000 net profit after taking a loss on the losing side. Get what I'm saying? So we got like 400% that time. Let's say week 2 we got 25. Week 3 we got 25. Week 4 we might have get 50. When you combine all this, we would have got 500% that month. All right, now let me ask you this. This is why it's crucial. In the beginning, we said follow the plan, stay consistent, and use risk management. What happens if week 1 you got the call and you didn't take the put because you thought, right, the market was going to push up because we were bullish? Guess who's sick? You're going to be sick because you didn't follow the plan. You get what I'm saying? Does everybody understand now why we always talk about following the plan each and every single week? On this month, you missed out on 500% ROI because you tried to take one side, right? Tried to one-up it, right? Take one side, and the market actually did the okie doke, went the opposite way. But all 95 of us are happy because we got the win and we got 400% ROI. I need to make sure everybody understands the power of the weekly income trades and why it's crucial to use risk management and why it's crucial to follow the rules. Give me a DCG in the box now if you guys understand why the weekly hit list is that important. All right. I think that sums it up right there. Look at that. We got tons of DCGs in the box. Well, we got like 40 of them in the box. All right. Let's roll with it. We got someone alive too. Awesome. That is the reason why we take it. So we're not just taking trades to be blind. We're not just taking trades just to take trades. Some weeks we take trades because they have a higher probability. Other weeks we just don't simply take them. How I'm getting them each week, right? If we come back here and we go, what to say, to the weekly time frame, because we take it one time per week, right? Anytime that we get crazy expansion, we're going to win on it. So, like, it's not going to be accurate to go back all these days because this number changes every single week. Every single week. This week, right, it was 4.85. When we entered this trade, this is even Amazon. Or this was Amazon. We actually won on Amazon. This week, it was 179, and we went down to the 175 puts and the 185 calls. Well, guess where this candle's low went? 172. We exceeded the put. That means that we made heck of profits, right? Now let's come back here to SPY. What's SPY? 722. Let me ask you this, and I'm sick because I missed a lot of money, but it's all good. We took this on Friday right here at 563. See how it says 722? Guess what? That means that we should go down or up 7 points. We don't know which way we're going to go, but guess what happens? Did it go down to 555? Yep, it's at 549. It exceeded our strike, and that's how we made heck of profits again. Does everybody follow me? And this number changes every single week. That's why some weeks we do strangles, some weeks we do straddles. Does everybody follow me right there? That is one swing trade that we do. The other technique that we do, I use this for the iron condors. The same thing. How am I calling out these iron condors? Well, let's go over here to SPX, right? Check it out. Come over here. We'll go back to the daily time frame. Now, let's just say this right here says 74, right? That means that I'm going to put my brackets 74 points on either side. And if it stays in between it, guess who's going to win? All right? All these trades right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, loser. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, loser. 1, 2. So we had 5, 10, 12 winners and 2 losers. Check it out. 12 divided by 14 equals 85% win rate. Is that something that you want to put in your tool bag, in your odds? Or is that something that you could trust? Put a 2 in the box right now. I know I'm making you guys do tons of work. 2 in the box. Even if you lost $300 on every single trade times 2 and only won $200 on every winner, right? You lost $600, but 12 times 200 is 2,400 minus 600. Guess what? In less than a month, you're up over $1,800. See the power of that? Every single one of us should have a 2 in the box. All right, I see tons of them. Man, you guys are rock stars tonight. So, day trading side, we got floor and ceiling, we got Swing Master Pro, we got Boogie, and we got breakouts and breakdowns, right? Does everybody follow me? And if you like to be super, super aggressive, you can take the reversal arrows on the 5 or 15-minute time frame, and all I'm doing is calling out this right here. If you like to be super, super aggressive, and some of us are, all I'm doing is calling out this right here. I'm waiting for us to get a reversal arrow right here. So, like, right here, this reversal arrow, I'll take a put right there, and I'd have like a 50% stop loss, and we get a winner. I take this reversal arrow here, there's a winner. I take this reversal arrow right here, this would be my stop, and guess what? That pushes up enough for me to go risk-free. I'll take this reversal arrow, price pushes down. This one is a loser. That one, winner. That reversal arrow, winner. This reversal arrow, winner. This reversal arrow, guess what? Winner. This, and that's why we call out some of the reversal arrows. So if you like to be super aggressive and trade reversals, right, you can do that. The last thing that I forgot to go over, right? Let me finish off the swing trades real quick. And I don't want to be all over the place, but I want to give you guys about 15 minutes to answer questions. If you go back to the daily time frame, you're going to see me call out 2 different kind of swing trades, right? Once again, we use Swing Master Pro AI. Here's your buy. This will give us a stop out there. There's one winner. Here's a sell. There's your stop out, loser. Here's a buy. Here's your stop out. You see right here where it says stop out? Here's your target. Guess what? Super relaxed. You put an alert a little bit below the target right there. Guess what? That's probably about 200% return ROI with 3 weeks of option expiration. But once again, you come up here to the probability, 85.6. Is it 100%? Absolutely not. So when we call out a directional Swing Master Pro swing trade, that's what we do. Last thing, on the day trade side, and then I'm going to open up for questions. When you got me and Mike calling out these AI lotto trades, right? The reason we're getting our strikes, and this is how you trade the reversals too. The reason we call out our strikes is we use this AI lotto high as a target to tell, or I should say, as a target to pick your strike. So if I was scalping Swing Master Pro or any day trading, this right here is a high probability, high liquidity for us to get that 50 to 100% ROI. The AI Lotto low will generate the put target, and that's why we called out today on the put the targets that we did. And once again, that gives us a high probability to take that trade. As we start pushing up, you want to hear me and Mike call out, we're taking a buy, maybe right here. That right there is 100-some%. Then as we start pushing down, we take out the low of the day. Then we get that sell. We call this put, and this put actually went 300-400% using that same target right there. So once again, that's what we call out in the chats every single day. Just one way that we're getting our targets. That's how we're doing that. So whether you day trade or do reversals, I'm still using those AI Lotto targets for the call and the puts that I'm loading up. So then once I get the reversal arrow right here, I'm taking the put. I'm good. I'm using that Lotto high call right here. And I'm telling you, you do that, you get 50 to 100% very, very easily. And that's how we're able to get those crazy returns. All right. So that's how we day trade. That's how we swing trade. And you get in where you fit in based off your time and availability. All right, let's open up for questions now. Hey, who wants to go first? Anybody have any questions?
Yeah, I've got a question on probability. So hey, on the probability piece, like when let's like pull up like I mean this one's fine, SPX 15 minutes. So when you look at the probability percentages of it going up or down, like I know it changes with the time frame, but what is like it'll say like upside probability, like I'm looking at S&P 500 right now, upside probability is 46%, downside probability is 28%. So like what does that tell me? Is it just a general it's more likely to go up than down in that time frame? Because if you switch to like a 15-minute or a 30-minute, that probability changes.
Yeah. So all right. So when I'm creating a master watch list, the best bang for the buck is on the 15-minute, and that gives me a pretty solid representation of what I'm trying to do. The reason I trade CL every single day is because the probability is very good. Now, when you get down to a smaller time frame, there's not as much data to go back to, so the numbers is a little bit off. But the reason why is because if you get a 5-minute bar that breaks the ceiling on today's probability, I wouldn't like to do the downside probability as much unless we piggyback it off the screener or scanner. You follow me?
Well, is so not really. Is the upside and downside probability, is that the probability?
It's just giving you the probability. So if it breaks, you have a better probability to hit TP1 when the upside on this day than you do the downside.
Got it. But it's based on the probability off of what's the target? Like the
TP1 right here.
Okay.
The TP1.
Okay. So the probabilities are based off of TP. That's what I was looking for.
Gotcha. So the probability is this right here. So when we come here, we'll say the 15-minute. The probability right here, where it says 86%, that means that the probability of it breaking the floor and hitting TP1 before it breaks the ceiling is 86%.
That helps. Thank you.
Yes, sir. All right, who's next? Tracy, you up? You have a question, Tracy, or are you good?
I got a question.
Hey, Kai, my bad. I just muted you, bro. Hop on.
Yeah, I saw it.
Hey, what's up?
Okay, I'm working 2 jobs. I take the weekly income play. The first job I can get into play on that Friday because I got signal, I can use my phone. My second job, when y'all say, hey, it's time to get out, I don't have, it's a bad connection. I can't even log in in that building. So what could I do to help me out as opposed to y'all saying, hey, it's, go ahead and secure profits, and then I'm in a position where I can't even log in.
All right, I'm gonna show you what to do right now. You ready?
Yeah.
All right. So every time you take the trade on Friday, let's pretend right now it's Friday, right? So we're gonna come here to SPY, and let's say we're gonna take let's just go down here. I'm already in the strangles right now. Let's say let's just say we take the 555s and the 545s. So we have the 556 and the 546s. All right, for one contract, we're paying $596. Even though you're buying one call and one put, it's one position still. Even
Right.
though it's 2 legs, it's one position. You follow me?
Yeah, I got that part.
All right. So at 960, what you can do, right, is you could take your 596 and you could say times 20%, right, which is $120. So once you take that trade on Friday, I want you to immediately go into that trade and now get ready to close it out. What I mean by that is you come over here and you go to trail stop limit, and 595 plus $1.20 is about $6.20. But let's just say we're going to go at $6. Then you put your trail stop right here, give it loose, say 25 cents, and all you have to do right here is change this day to good till closed, right, or good till canceled. So you got 3 things to do. You put your trail stop limit price where you want the trail stop to engage. Second off, you put the trail stop you want it to use once it engages. And third, you want to change this good till close. If you do that, you'll never have to wait for me or Mike to tell us we get out the trade, because it's already going to put you in a trail stop and get you out of the trade before we could tell you.
Get it. It's almost like yeah, okay, I get it. You set your take profit in, well, yeah, and you got the trailing stop loss.
The only problem is sometimes you might get kicked out a little bit before we go risk-free, but hey, we just want to be consistently profitable. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And
Got
that's how you do that. That's how you can do that. You'll never
Yeah.
miss another opportunity to give any profits back, bro. I'm telling you.
Got it. That's what I'll be doing then.
Hey,
I
there
think
you
I
go.
asked you
know what
this
I'm saying?
before, Brandon, but can just to piggyback off his question, if I am at work and I jump in like on my phone, how can do you have to be on the desktop to set those trail stop limits?
Yeah, you have to be on the desktop, but you can log into the browser itself, and I believe you can do it that way.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Yep. Let's see. How do you determine when you are risk-free? I mean that's a universal question, Michael, Miller, or Williams, because it depends when you want to go risk-free. You know, do you want 20%? Do you want 15%? I go based off of since I'm at my computer every Monday, if I'm green up 15, 20, 30%, I'm going risk-free. You know what I'm saying? Some people want more, but the thing is like, don't be greedy, because we always get these trades every single Friday. You know what I'm saying? I would hate for you to say, well, I want 75% and we only got 61% this week, and now you're mad and we're all happy, right? So I really would probably go risk-free at 25%. I mean, that's a good solid number. You're probably not going to get stopped out at 25%. It typically runs, especially going to looser trail stop. But I mean, the $1 million question is, how big of a trail stop do you want to go in and to secure the most profits? One week you're going to make more money than the rest of us. Next week you're going to get stopped out. So it's like it's a universal question, you know. That's based on your trail stop limit. Boo-hoo, green bag. Brandon saying it all morning when his trail stop triggers. Boo-hoo. I say bummer, green bag. You know what I'm saying? What do we have up here? Brandon, I don't want to confuse newer people. Can of worms. Hey, open it up, Josh. Come on to Mike if you can, or throw it in the chat. Nice thing about the trail is it follows the profits. Yep. Go ahead, Josh.
Yeah, Brian, I want to know if Mike mentioned something about doing the spy iron condors because they're cheaper. I don't know when you were going to start putting them out, or if that's something you're going to do later on.
We already started putting them out. We put them out Monday.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. Are you in the WhatsApp chat?
Yeah, I see the SPX ones. I know he put out one, but I wasn't sure if like y'all are doing them regularly now.
We put the spy one out on Monday.
Okay, is that only on Monday or just depends?
It just depends, because the spy ones is for the smaller accounts. So, but I'll start posting them in both sides if it makes it easier.
All right, I appreciate you.
Yep. You and your can of worms, bro. I tell you. Nah, just kidding. Let's see. Question for the iron condor trades, because they need to be taken on a margin account. Is there a restriction on the number of trades we can take within a week? Can you reiterate the account sizes that corresponds with the diamonds, since I'm using the chat? So, iron condors do need to be traded on a margin account. You are correct. How we bypass that, since you're on a margin account, if you don't have 25K, you're not allowed to buy and day trade on that. You get 3 day trades every 5-day rolling period. How we bypass that, Gretchen, or the loophole, is if we enter the trade today and we close out of that tomorrow or the next day, it doesn't count as a day trade. You can swing trade all you want. You just can't day trade. You can't buy today and sell today, because that counts as one day trade. Hopefully that helps you right there. The diamond 1, diamond 2, diamond 3s. Diamond 3s is for 10K and larger accounts. Diamond 2s is, and if you got like 7 or 8 grand, you can still take that, but ballpark 10K counts for diamond 3. Diamond 2, ballpark about $5,000 accounts, and diamond 1s, you can trade it with $1,500 to $2,500, that account size, safely. I mean, if you have $500, you could be a little more aggressive. I'm just saying, my recommendation is $1,500 to $2,500 for diamond 1, $5,000-ish for diamond 2, and $10,000 for the diamond 3. The mobile used to have OCO, one cancels the other in advanced mode, not to confuse. But anyone, is it still there? You could try. Yeah, so I think they got rid of that. You can't have two closing orders on one thing. I believe, Andre. No trail stop limit on the mobile app, only desktop. Yeah, it's desktop or the web browser. Oh, I did not know that. Thank you. Yep. Does everything work the same for Tasty Trades? It should, Josh. An Iron Condor is an Iron Condor. 10K plus accounts. Hey, I appreciate that. I appreciate that, Rhonda, putting it in the box. She put everything there. Awesome. All right, hey, what other questions we got?
One
Demetrius,
more. Yeah, okay, when you just showed the example of 20% with your and said your trail stop limit price, I understood that you were buying a strangle and so you went to sell to close it and you added the $120 about there was 20%. But how did you know to put it above, like since it's gonna be it could be breaking either way, how do you know whether to add it or subtract it to the price?
All right, let me rephrase this back to you, and I think you just answered your own question. When we take a strangle and you take the sum of the call and the put and put it together, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when we put a trail stop limit, the only way you can put a trail stop limit is above the price that you paid for that position itself. So when you
Okay, I
buy
got
a
you.
call and a put for $200, it doesn't matter which side breaks, the call or the put, because as long as your $200 goes up to 220, 240, 260, you're net profitable, right?
Correct. I got you.
So we can't ever put a trail stop limit underneath $2, right? I get where you're going with it, but I'm trying to make you think of a different way. We can't ever put our trail stop limit underneath it because then it's going to get triggered right away. I don't even think they'd let you put it in there because then it would be a stop loss.
Okay. Yeah, I
So
got you.
if we go back to the option chain, because I'm a visual guy, in this example, right? Let's just pull this off real quick. Let's just go to single, and let's say we buy one put right here for 122, or one call there, and then one put for 121. So you got a put for 121, you got a call for 122. We don't care which side breaks because when we close out of our strangle position, they take both these numbers and combine them. So you don't know the price of the call or the put. In the strangle form, it's going to say that it's worth $243. So it's going to say 2.43. It doesn't matter if your call goes down to 97 because then your put, because then your call might be 167. So then it might still be there. So when you put your trail stop limit in place, knowing that you paid $2.43, if we typically see 20 or 25%, you just take that, times it by 20. We know that's 40 cents. So we know based on probability, we should see around 280 or greater. So then you put your trail stop limit at 280, and you might go on a 10 or 20 cent trail stop depending on how much you want to give back. And then roll with it that way. You know what I mean?
Yep, that makes sense. I appreciate it.
Yep. So Gretchen said, think of the strangle as a buy on one price, and that's exactly how you got to look at it. So once again, they combine both sides.
Yep. Thank you, Gretchen, as well.
Yes, sir. Does that help you a little bit?
Yeah, that makes sense. As you were saying it, I got it. I was just looking. I was thinking about it as two separate ones. So, okay.
Absolutely. Nah. So just think of it combined like an ice cream sandwich. It's one.
I'm trying to give up that sugar, man. Don't be tempting me.
Let's go. How long does it take for your indicator to show up? I'll look to do some back testing. You should be unlocked, Andre. You good? Robert says, new here. Where do we get these indicators? Robert, are you in the trade school? You in the mastermind? You in the light? I don't think I ever saw you before. Just curious. Which one? Which one are you in, the light or the? You in the mastermind? Gotcha. How long you been in for? A couple months? Month? 2 months? Gotcha. 1 week. Are you going through the trade school right now? Gotcha. Yeah. After you graduate the trade school, come back on the class, and then we can roll with it. I did not want to overwhelm you in your first week, or even your first month. So Mike does a great job at teaching the foundations, and then once you graduate the trade school, then you can get you open up your can of worms to all the other stuff that we have. Got you. Yep. Congratulations for taking that leap, though.
Hey, Brandon, quick question. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut anybody off. Is the update to the Swing Master Pro available yet?
Yeah, that'll be coming out. Probably be updating it tomorrow since everything's finalized now. So,
Okay. I just want to make sure I hadn't missed out on it.
hey, you good? We got any other questions? Going once, going twice. Stay consistent. You got this. Lewis, what's up?
How do you get that Swing Master Pro? I'm not doing day trading a lot, but I would like to have it because I will go back to it.
Gotcha. Yeah, just get a hold of me. I think if you go, I want to say if you go on the report, there's a section there, but nah. And the thing is, the reason we just don't openly give it out is because like everybody would want it, but if you don't attend the class, you're not really going to understand how to properly use it. So then you'd be setting yourself up for failure. You know what I'm saying? But I'd love to help get you back on track and make things more simplified.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. I'll contact you.
Yes, sir. And live trade tomorrow, so we'll all be there.
Well, I got to work
Yeah,
tomorrow.
that's fine. That's fine. You good, bro?
Yeah. Okay.
I got you.
Hey, Brandon, is there a different WhatsApp channel? There's a Swing Master Pro elite group. You got another one?
I got the Swing Master Pro Elite group, and we have the DCG Mastermind options group as well.
Yeah, I need that one. I'll shoot you a message on WhatsApp.
All right. Yep. That's where the crazy stuff happens. We got any other questions?
If I do start using Swing Master Pro, but pre-market, I know you're mostly doing options, but you said this will work on futures. So
Oh, it works on crypto, futures, anything with the chart.
okay, cool.
Yep. It's actually really good. All right. Well, hey, if we don't have any other questions, I'm gonna give you guys your night back. Do me a favor. If you guys got value from this call and you are and you learned something, give me a DCG in the box right now, just to make sure I hit everything for you guys. We like to show out. So every Thursday, I like to give you guys the opportunity to ask questions and do things a little bit differently. So Tuesdays more advanced. Thursdays we like to give back. Make sure you have all your questions answered, and I like to just do the trading tune-up. But we got tons of DCGs in the box, so much value. Appreciate you guys all. This is recorded, and I will share this inside the Facebook group. You guys are all rock stars. Now, do me a favor. Make sure you guys go back to the Discord and get that thing started. So look forward to seeing you guys a little bit more engaged and pushing forward. So cheers. We got to finish this year off with a bang. You know what I'm saying? All right. Appreciate you guys. You guys have a blessed one. Catch me on the next one. See you bright and early tomorrow. Beast mode out.
See you.
Thank you, Brandon.
Yep. See you. The digital Facebook group, Lori.